welcome back to another video of Heavy Steel and High Rods. I'm on CRPM's Iron Working Gearhead, and today it is Saturday morning, 7:46 a.m. at the moment, and I'm headed into Westaco, Texas to go ahead and start day number one on this metal building erection. It's a carport actually. It's going to be 30 foot long by 18 foot wide, 10 foot high to the bottom of the eave. So really the peak will probably be around 13, 14 feet depending on how I build it out there. I want to talk to the client myself right now and see what he has to say about it. I'll put a picture right here. You guys can see I offloaded the steel yesterday around 3:30 in the afternoon. We ordered it from Max and Max got it delivered out there. So much thanks to Max and a props to you, man. I appreciate you. We're gonna go over there right now, pick up Mr. Michael Martinez, and me and him are gonna do the first day. We're gonna get it all squared out. A squared plus B squared equals C squared, Pythagorean theorem, make sure everything has a 90-degree angle on each corner. And then we will be digging some holes and putting these posts in, the columns, the square tubings, and we'll be setting them into some concrete. And then come tomorrow, maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, we'll be out there cutting everything up, getting everything nice and fitted together, and start erecting this carport. But for right now, let's go ahead and get the day started. First order of business, we're gonna get some water. All right, we got 2 gallons of water. It should be good. We're only gonna do a couple hours worth of work today. Some digging, some setting concrete posts. Nothing major. Let's go. Everybody, so we made it out here to Westaco, Texas. Here's the steel, the whole package. We got some black gutters, black downspouts, galvanized R panel, and galvanized diaphragm ridge cap. So basically that ridge cap is just, it's bent the same way right here, so it'll look seamless when it goes over the little arch, the A-frame. Right now what we're gonna do is get all these purlings moved out of the way, get those purlings moved from right here over here, and reveal the square tubings that are underneath there. Michael was right now getting the extension cord ran out. That way we can get the chop saw ready and we can get those cut in half because they're 24 footers. We'll get those cut in half and get those set into the ground. And I'm gonna do a little bit of layout work right now, do a little bit of measuring for a second and figure out exactly where these holes are gonna go, because over here on this side, we have, good morning. Over here on this side, we have, unfortunately, a water meter box. So we're not gonna be able to put it right in the corner. We're probably gonna have to run it just a little bit further back. Probably to about right here where it's nice and level. That way we're not fucking around with none of the pipes or anything like that. If we do hit something, we'll try and reveal it and make our choices once we see that, you know what I mean, if we have to fix anything up, you know what I mean. But as of right now, I'm gonna see exactly where these posts are gonna go. This is where the spot where his homeboy Haas wanted it, right here. So you can see the first one over there as well, and right here. But if we do that, we're gonna have to put the first column right up on that easement of the sidewalk, and this is city limits over here, so they're gonna end up getting fined if we do that against the permits. So we're gonna move it 2.5 feet back, which ends up being right here, and now we can actually have it right up against the sidewalk. Right. And as long as we measure it correctly, their doors shouldn't hit, but we'll do that right now. So we have this one right here, we have the other one over here, which will kind of work good because they have plants here, and we're gonna be putting downspouts on the gutters. So eventually we can just probably put the little chute on the downspout pointing in here. So when the water, it will just flow inside here. You know, they can knock down that little wall back down there, and it'll just flow, boom, get all that full of water. And probably they can do the same thing over here. I mean, if they wanted to trench something, they could trench it, and then it could fill up all these. You know what I mean? It could fill up everything. And so follow the city ordinance. Yeah, and it's gonna follow the city ordinance exactly. So right now, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have Michael hold me right here on this one. And then hold me tight. And hold me right here in the middle. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get 15 foot, and that'll be our second column. So hold me in the middle of that one. Oof. It lands right where that door's at. Exactly where the door is at. So we might have to move it out a little bit. You know what I mean? If we can move it out a foot this way, but if we can't do that.
Why?
Because if we move it out a foot, then we're gonna have to move everything a foot this way. He might just end up having to not park all the way that way.
Forward, right?
Yeah, he might end up having.
He's gonna have, once we put the thing, he's gonna have something to put concrete here.
Oh, then that's gonna be cool then. Yeah, because that's 6 foot over there.
Yeah.
That's.
He'll be able to move all the way forward.
Yeah, he'll be able to move all the way forward. Okay, so that should be fine. I'll mark 15 right there.
He can just park the car a little bit more back and then.
Yeah, if they park it, all he needs is like fucking what, right here, 8 inches that way,
Yeah.
and he'll be able to clear it.
Yeah, but now he can just park it back.
Yeah, exactly. So.
It's like he has a bunch of space from here.
So let's go ahead and mark 15. Right there, that's 15. Let's go do the other side now. Hold me that right there. Let's try to find 15. This one actually works perfect because it's a coupe.
Oh, yeah.
So this door won't even, it'll be like where it opens right here. It won't even bother it at all. Boom, 15 foot. All right, you're good. Okay, now we'll hold it. Let me mark this one out real good. Like a straight line right here. And then we'll go and we'll get 15 foot that way. And that'll be the 30. So Michael held me on that one right there, that first 15 foot mark, and we pulled it. And we landed perfectly right there in that stress reliever right there on the concrete. So what we're gonna do, since we have this water meter here, we're gonna come back 3 or 4 feet depending on what it allows us to, and that's where we're gonna actually put our column. Our column won't land on the 15 foot. They'll have a little bit of an overhang on the outside of it, but that's just to stay away from this. The only thing we're gonna have to see is if we're gonna hit any pipes, which hopefully we don't. Because we're going to try and put it right up against here, and usually they don't put the pipes right up against the concrete, so we'll check that out. And the same thing on this side, it went not damn near perfect, it was spot on perfect with this stress relief right there. 15 from that mark right there that we just did, 15 foot to here. So inevitably the same thing with this one. We're going to move it back 4 foot, that way it can be identical.
Yeah.
Oh, look nice. This shit look like if it's yours, dog. Well, I got all the square tubings cut, measured them out, 12 foot and a quarter, because it came at 24 and a half, so I did them right down the middle, 12 foot and a quarter, and now got to get down to this post hole digging. Michael got a little bit of a filo put on here, a little bit of an edge for me, make it a little bit easier. Let's get to it. It's getting kind of sunny, had to get my long sleeve on. Especially got this new tattoo, I don't want to get all irritated. But one thing I wanted to show you, a little tip that I always like to do is when I'm out here, I measure 2 foot and I mark it on here. That's how I know how far I'm gonna take my little pier, or whatever you want to call it, the cemented part. So as y'all just see me, I got that one down to 2 foot. I knew I was there because once I flush out with the grass at that line, it's 2 foot. So that just makes it a lot easier without having to drop that tape measure constantly into the hole. What's up, fool?
Nothing, just working hard.
Working hard or hardly working? Hey, you need anything?
Huh?
You need anything?
Nah, I'm okay, bro.
You need to hurry the fuck up and get to work. That's what you need to do. Okay, so next update. My phone overheated right now. I was trying to get a little montage overheated. It's unfortunate, but we got these 3 already cemented in. We put them in there and threw some cement into the holes and got them all put in. It looks pretty dope. So it looks real good right now. Looking real dope. We got them all cemented in. Real nice. This bag ripped on us right here. We actually picked that up with the shovel and put it into the next one. And that one's done as well over there. Looking real good. Now we got 3 more on this side, and then you're gonna have that little bit of an overhang over here. Won't be nothing. It'll look nice. All right, everybody, so we got the first little phase done out here in this project. Gonna be dropping this video, gotta edit it down, all that shit, of course, you know what I mean? But I don't want it to be like a long movie or something. It's just a little carport we're gonna be building. But I'm gonna try and at least bring you guys along for the ride, let you guys see exactly how I do these type of little jobs. It's been a minute since I've done carports because I've been doing such prioritizing the commercial work, but there's gonna be a nice little profit at the end of this right here. And Mike actually went ahead and sold this job, so he's the one that's gonna be you know, hanging tight with me while we do this one. So I'm pretty excited about it. You already know the drill. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment down below, share the videos if this is the type of things that are interesting to you. You know, steel erection, certified welding, and all that type of stuff. Yeah, I had a good day today. A couple hours out here, wasn't too bad. We're gonna see if we can come out here and get everything tacked up, get everything ready for paint, and then just weld everything out, start doing some sheet metal. There's a good little process that we have to follow when we do this, but it's gonna be fun, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video and come back for the next one so you all can see how it turns out. Other than that, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay grateful, y'all stay safe. Don't look back unless you count yesterday's money. Live your life with intent and lean on God, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.